think for myself, it was a bit of a shock that I needed to be supported more than I knew, because I'm not used to asking for help at all. I'm very much used to doing things myself.
So how has the way you feel you need to be supported changed since becoming a mother?
That's a really good question. I think because I've always been somebody who's kind of taken life on the chin. So anything that life throws at me, I've just managed to get on with it. And I think people have always seen me that way as well. So I think for myself, it was a bit of a shock that I needed to be supported more than I knew. I very much went into sort of labour and pregnancy like, oh, we'll just see if I need help. You know, don't batch cook for me, it's fine, I'll see how I get on, or I'll batch cook while I'm pregnant. Don't come and clean my house. Don't watch me or wash my dishes or whatever it might be. And I think for the first time in my life, I'm actually really asking for help, and also actually being a bit careful about how I ask for it, because I'm not sure how long it will last. So I'm like, okay, all of these people have offered help. Let's spread it out and make sense of what I need, and then ask for help in a kind of thought out way. So even down to things like shopping, food shopping. I've got a delivery thing now from the supermarket, but actually thinking about what meals needed to be made, and even just going online and putting all the things in the basket were really, really stressful. So I recently met a lady who's a family support worker, and she's going to do basically my supermarket shopping for me, in that she's going to do it all online, and then I'm going to have a look through it and buy all the stuff, and then she's going to come around and help me kind of batch cook stuff as well. So just knowing the different ways that I needed support has been really helpful for me, but understanding them as I've kind of gone along. And I imagine that it's going to continue to change and evolve. What I've found helpful is writing lists of what stressed me out, and then going, okay, these are clearly the things that I need help with, and how can I get that help? So yeah, that's definitely been a huge change for me, because I'm not used to asking for help at all. I'm very much used to doing things myself. And it's nice, actually.
So you've mentioned some of the practical ways that you want to be supported and how those needs have changed, but what about your emotional needs?
Yeah, they've definitely changed. I've actually noticed that I'm a lot more frustrated. And funny, I was going to say, not with, they say that you take things out on people that's closest to you. I feel like I'm a lot more frustrated with people who are the closest to me. And I've noticed that my stress levels are quite high. And, for the first 6 weeks, I think I was running on pure adrenaline, and then you kind of have this bit of a crash. As I've noticed that, my body is quite aroused, like, I'm constantly alert. I hear him crying when he's not crying, things like that. And so I definitely recently decided that I wanted to, decided that I wanted to go back to therapy in order to kind of help me manage, I guess, the build up of stress that comes, and offload some of that. So yeah, definitely the emotional needs have changed, and have definitely needed people to be a lot more patient with me, so that I can learn to practice a bit more patience, because the fuse has got a bit shorter.